everybody, my name is David, and today I'm going to be talking about hard work and dedication. I'm going to be using my example of basketball and how I dedicated myself to the beautiful game. With all the things that you can do in life, I picked basketball, but you can pick anything else. You can pick art, building, maths, anything that you can possibly think of. But the key of becoming successful at that certain thing is to put your blood, sweat, and tears into it. And one of the ways of doing that is to get to the 10,000 hours. What is 10,000 hours? 10,000 hours is the amount of time that you need to be mature at something and to become a pro at it. So, with that, I did not learn that until very recently, as when I used to play basketball, I used to just stay around, observe, and look what the others were doing whilst I was actually playing. So I was like there to just have 5 people on the team, so it's going to be a fair amount of people on each team. So I decided around this time I started being more into basketball. So I got a new coach, a new competition, but most importantly, a new attitude. So I was more focused on basketball. I tried my hardest more, and I kind of was more engaged. So with the new coach, with the new competition, but most importantly the attitude, as I said before, I progressed better in 2 months than I did in the last 2 years of playing. Can you imagine? So that's only then when the 10,000 hours started. Only when I got a new attitude. Because before that, it was just me getting road to 10,000 hours of just observing people in whilst playing basketball. First time I played like a game against a new, like another team with another coach with other players, when I didn't know the players for my new team. We lost, but that wasn't the thing that I didn't like the most. It was the thing that annoyed me the most was that I did not try my hardest. I was like 30%, even though I should have been 110%. And I was not happy with myself, and my dad told me all of the mistakes that I did. It was an incredibly long list. If I tell you this whole thing, we'd have to stay here until 3 a.m., honestly. So, I decided next time we played scrimmage with my team, like a scrimmage match is kind of like our team, we just play practice matches. I took all those tips and I used them, and I actually scored the game-winning shot. I did very well, and I was satisfied with myself, most importantly. I decided that now I'm on track to become who I want to be in life, an NBA player. So now I'm trying to do it more and more and more, like trying my hardest more and more. And trying your hardest a lot that's what is dedication. Not just like those 2 years when I used to just stand around on the court and observe. That was not being dedicated. Dedicating is trying your hardest a lot. For example, if you draw like this for 2 years, you make good paintings, but it's incorrect. So you will have to relearn how to actually do it properly, like this, or however you do it. I know there's like 2 drawing techniques, but you get the point, right? So here, to add a bit more things to the presentation, here's some other things that you can do. First of all, try to have hobbies that not healthy hobbies, let's just put it in that way. Like hobbies that are going to make you worse or not progress at whatever you're trying to do, a bit less, like cut it out, because if, for example, you're a basketball player, but you're on a bad diet, you're gonna kind of get worse. And what you could have done actually is play basketball. So you try to cut out all the hobbies that are going to make you worse at your certain thing. Then also do something that you love, not hate, but love, that you really want to do. Because if you do something that you don't like for myself, my brain just does not allow me to physically does not allow me to do something that I don't like. It's impossible for me. I think even if I tried my very hardest, I'd become no one if I'd be doing I don't know, American football. I don't like to play American football. So with that, I think that was me for now, and thank you.